Hello, YouTube. I want to talk to y'all a little bit about some corruption that is going on in a neighboring county of mine, of Bell County. Now, it has come to my attention that a wife of an individual was out driving, possibly on pills from what I understand, but we'll say alcohol, even though the report says there wasn't no alcohol involved. We'll say that. We'll call it a DUI. Okay? Now, I'm going to go over a little bit of what I call special treatment. You tell me if this would happen to you, if it would go this way for you. You are out driving. You leave your home. You're going to go to, let's say, the Walmart. Okay? And while you're at the Walmart, I guess your buzz really starts kicking in, you know. And you're getting a little bit high. Your eyes are starting to roll back in your head. Well, as you go back to your car, I reckon you about run over somebody. And other people are trying to stop you and all that. Well, it's my understanding you did stop. But when the cops got there, you told them you wasn't driving. Keys was in the car and in the ignition, but you wasn't driving. So, I guess they didn't believe you drove, which is comical, because I would have went to jail for DUI with nobody else around. Would you? Especially with the keys in the ignition. Another thing, and don't forget, people saying she just was driving that car and about run over somebody. Another thing, KSP was called down there, which I'm waiting on the body cam footage now, guys. It has been requested. And KSP says, well, she's not able to drive, so we can't let her drive off. So they arrest you for PI. Now, because your husband is high up in the political world for local government, they change your gender to a male. They leave the A off of your first name, and they process you out in less than 30, 40 minutes. You're gone. When anybody else with a PI has to sit in there for 12 hours. Now, in my opinion, every cop that worked that is a tyrant. You didn't do what you should have done according to law. You looked the other way because of a public elected official told you to. That's a disgrace. You took the Constitution up and the law and you wadded it and throwed it away. Give you a hand. You're a tyrant. Thomas Jefferson said, and I quote, "Liberty is like a tree, and for it to grow and prosper, it must be watered by the bloods of tyrants." You all need to get out of office. You all need to resign. Because I'm going to expose every single one of you. I'm going to. Now, I've got the pictures lined up. We'll show them off in a minute. Now, let's go to some of what the people of Bell County has reached out and told me. I'm not going to be releasing any names because I done know the people that has put posts up and stuff, their local government made them remove it. Threatened them with retaliation. All right, guys. This is from a person in Bell County. So, to all my Albie Brock supporters, there you go. That's the guy's wife, Albie Brock. You need to resign. You're a tyrant. You're corrupt. You say they do no wrong. His wife was DUI and he swept it under the rug. Known facts about this incident. 911 was called multiple times. When 911 was called, it was stated that this woman was going to kill someone and a few cars have her pinned in so she can't go any further. Open records request for phone calls. Yeah, you can FOIA it, and I plan on it. Bell County Dispatch, or Sheriff's Office called Mitch Williams. And after that, Albies was notified. Open records request needs to be put in for that conversation. Kentucky State Police was on the scene, and they were wearing body cams. So, post 10, we need those body cams. KSP was on the scene. They were wearing body cams. They were for a fact on. Open records request already in for the footage. KSP performed field sobriety tests and that she failed. And they know that Miss Brock was driving. Bell County Sheriff's Office didn't want to deal with it due to the political nature, but once it was found out KSP was going to arrest Miss Brock for DUI, Bell County said they had to arrest her and only charge her with public intoxication, which she was. I will show you that in a second. Once arrested, Miss Brock's mugshot was deleted within 5 minutes. Luckily, we got that. Miss Brock was let go in less than 30 minutes after being arrested. Anytime anyone else is picked up for public intoxication, you have to stay a minimum of 12 hours. That's the Kentucky law. Now, is this abuse of a political power? What do you think? All day long, by Albie Brock and maybe a few others yet to be determined. Albie has tried to publicly say that he thought that the guy who posted this was drunk in a court meeting, and he thinks he and his family are above the law and above the people of Bell County. Only you voters can actually change this. Or you voters need to figure out a way to make him resign. Now, those are the facts, and we are waiting for body cam footage. We are waiting for everything to be foiled. So, hopefully, we can get that. Now, I'll read you one from another citizen. Okay? This is from a post that has Mr. and Mrs. Brock's wedding picture up. And just so you know, Brocks, Facebook is a public forum. Your pictures are public. People can get your pictures. They're allowed to. So right here is the culprit that hit me and almost ran over me. Albie, B-I-T-H-A. Bitha, is that how she says her name? Brock? If I'm mutilating that name, I'm sorry. We'll call her Miss Brock. What if I had of been killed? And for sure telling I'm for sure telling my dad, cause he's wanted to know who it was. Hope she gets jail time out of this. I'm sorry, young man, she won't. Corruption feeds corruption. And we got to get the corruption out of here. Now, I guess I'm going to show you some photos and stuff like that. Oh, wait a minute. I might have something else in here from somebody else. Let me make sure here. All right, guys. This is what I want to show you here. But I cannot put it in the video because the guy asked me not to. But I will kind of give you a glance of it. You see that? That's a citation. Now I'm going to read you this citation. Let me get it pulled up to where I can see the daggum thing because it's small. Bell County deputies and Kentucky State Police received complaints of a vehicle stopped on Kentucky 221. Callers advised the above subject was operating a motor vehicle in a severely unsafe manner. They felt the vehicle needed to be stopped to prevent significant injury or loss of life. Upon arriving, the above subject was inside her vehicle and had slurred speech, bloodshot eyes, and slow to respond to questions. The above subject was inside the vehicles. Deputies then placed the above subject inside patrol car to disperse the civilians. KSP then arrived on scene and began to administer Deputies never saw the above subject driving the vehicle. So, y'all couldn't go get any surveillance cameras around that parking lot to see if she was driving that vehicle? I mean, come on. KSP Officer Blatton administrated SFTS, which is standard field sobriety test, and when given the information as following horizontal gaze and nystagma test indicated, subject showed equal pupil size and equal tracking. Operator did not show resting, whatever that word is, mystagums, whatever. It means her eyeballs didn't jerk. That's mainly what potheads do anyway, and drunks. KSP officer averred lack of smooth pursuit presence in both left and right eyes. Okay. Make sure I ain't missing nothing where this is small, guys. Subject showed equal pupil size and equal tracking. Operator did not show resting nystagmus. KSP officer observed lack of smooth pursuit present in both left and right eyes. Let's see. The distinct and sustained that nystagmus at maximum deviation, both left and right eyes. An onset of nystagma at an angle prior to 45 degrees, both left and right eyes. Operator showed clues on HGN, vertical gaze, and nystagmus was present. So her eyes twitched. Walk and turn test indicated per KSP Trooper Blanton as follows. Subject could not maintain balance during the instructions. Stated too soon. What? Stated. No. Started too soon, stopped walking, did not touch heel to toe, stepped off of the line, used arms to balance, made an improper turn, took an incorrect number of steps. Subject showed 8 of 8 clues on WAT. So, very high, but she didn't get a DUI. Only got a PI and was released in 30 minutes. Let's see what this is another part of that ticket. One leg stand test indicated, according to KSP Trooper Blanton, are as follows. Subject put foot down, used arms to balance, swayed, hopped. Subject shown 4 of 4 clues on OLS. Trooper Blanton then administered ARIDE and advised subject had her hands to her side following her finger in circular motion coming to the tip of her nose. Lack of I can't see that. Lack of something present. Time estimated of 30 seconds. Subject had hand shoot. Subject hands to her side, head back with eyes shut. Subject counted to 20 seconds standing when she was finished. Subject had eyelid tremors during the test. Right nostril had white powdery substance inside. Deputies then arrived and transported subject to Bell County Detention Center per supervision. No, it was to protect her. So we have got tyrant cops, a tyrant county judge executive. We've got tyranny from the top all the way to the bottom that needs to be dealt with in Bell County. That is for sure. All right, guys, I've went through everything, and I'm not really finding any more information that the citizens in Bell County sent me. But I did want to tell you this. This happened 5/9/2024 at 11:38 p.m. at Kentucky 221 in Bell County, Kettle Island community. Now, anybody that wants to start FOIAing and calling and getting this information so we can get this public the way it's supposed to be, then go for it. I'm double checking, scrolling through this other phone right here to make sure nobody else, I've not missed nothing. I don't want to leave any of the citizens out. One guy even told me that he made a post about it and that the county come to the door and made him remove it. Now, you have First Amendment, you got your First Amendment. You can talk about anybody you want to. It doesn't have to be a politician. I can look at the dude sitting over on the couch and say, hey, man, you're a worthless piece of shit. I mean, I have freedom of speech. He can look at me and say, you're a fat faggot. I mean, it's freedom of speech. I mean, can't do that. Can't be a Karen and be a Darren and be trying to cover and hide and all that. Now, I'm going to show y'all the Vine line thing where they put her in jail, where they changed her name, left the A out of it. I'm going to show you some pictures, how long this man's probably been in office, 10 years or more. Bell County, you need to get rid of your corruption. Don't just vote straight Republican. Look on them tickets. Get rid of those rhinos. Get them out of office. Y'all make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this, make it go boom. Send it to any other First Amendment auditor you can think of, like myself, that will look into this. Let's put Bell County on the map and get rid of the tyranny. God bless you. Have a great day. Look right there. You can see where the name has been changed and the lister of mail. There's the rest of it. You all need to really pay attention to these and get these people out of office. Thank you. God bless. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And we'll see you on the next one. God save our country.